Hello everyone and welcome back and welcome to my second project pan of the year. I feel like I've made some really good progress on a couple of products. We also have a bonus pan, so a product that I'm going to include at the end of the video, which is not in my project pan, but I have hit pan on it, so I thought I would include that at the end, just as a bit of a bonus product for you. Yeah, some products I feel like I am doing really well, we're very close to the end. And I won't lie, there's a couple of products that I haven't really touched, so yes, we'll get into all of that. I will link my project pan playlist for you in case you've missed any of my other videos. I think I have 4 or 5 now. So we are slowly but surely making our way through some products, so I feel really happy and positive about that. So yes, if you are interested in my other videos, then I will have that linked for you. I hope that you really enjoy. If you do, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to see my newest project pan update, then just keep watching. So I keep forgetting to stand my Glossier stretch, no, this isn't the concealer, the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. I keep forgetting to stand it upright so that the product actually sits down to the bottom so we can see where we're at. But I have used this quite a lot over the past couple of months and definitely feels emptier. Like when I do this, it definitely feels like there's a lot more air in the product. But yeah, we're still making our way through this quite slowly. I'm not sure exactly how much I have left, but again, I've been using it a lot more than I have done in previous months, so I feel really happy about that. I have got a little bin now on my vanity, which is where I keep all of my project pan items, just so that they're there and I remember to use them. And this is one that I have been trying to mix in with other products, other foundations. If I'm just using a concealer, then I will always try and whack a little bit of this on the skin as well, if I don't want like a heavy base. If I'm not really feeling something with a bit more pigment to it, then I do just try and reach for this. So for my concealer, my RMS concealer, of course, I'm really close to finishing this. I feel like we've made really good progress and I've been just trying to use this up. I've been trying to use it every time I go in with a concealer, and once I finish this, there's definitely a couple that I have my eye on. So yeah, even more motivation to keep using it because I want to buy another concealer. I'm definitely at the point where I am kind of scraping around the edges to get product out, which is great. And again, looking back at my video from January, I do think that we can probably finish this by the next update. I don't know when I'll do a next update. I normally do them every 1 to 2 months, so I am quite positive and confident that this will be an empty by the time my next update comes around. So next we have my Bite Beauty Change Maker Powder, and every time I use this, I think I'm going to hit pan. I feel like I've got a really good dip going in the middle, but I just don't know how deep or how shallow this pan is, so I might be lulling myself into a false sense of security, but every time I use it, I think, oh, this is going to be the day. I know it will be. But I have yet to hit pan, but again, I feel like I'm making good progress. It is one that I try and reach for every time I use a powder, and it's a really nice powder, you know, I'm not enjoying it. But yeah, I would just love to hit pan. Hopefully by the next update, we might have a tiny bit of pan showing, I'm not sure, but for the meantime, I will continue to enjoy it and continue to use it. And this isn't a powder that you can get hold of anymore, hence why I've put it into my project. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see the slight dip that we have in the cutaway, but if not, you'll have to just take my word for it. And again, hopefully by the next update, we will have a little bit of pan, maybe. So another product that we are very close to finishing up now is my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I mean, this looks so battered, and I think this was my maybe first or second Charlotte Tilbury product that I ever bought, so fair to say it is getting on a bit in age. But yes, this has a bronzer and a highlight. The bronzer, as you can see, has completely come away from these 2 edges, so I only have a little bit more to go through. And then the highlighter as well, and scraping the sides really. So again, hopeful by the next update, we will maybe be saying goodbye to this. Because it is coming away from the sides quite a lot, it's one that I'm a bit more gentle with because I don't want it to completely shatter. I'm scared that one day when I open this, it's just gonna be in a million pieces, but for now it's holding on. Again, if I'm reaching for a powder bronzer, this is one that I will try to reach for, and the highlight as well. I obviously bought the new Charlotte Tilbury highlight, but I've been trying to reach for this one over my nice new shiny highlight because I do obviously want to try and use this one up before. So yeah, really happy with the progress we have on this. And again, hopefully by the next update, we might have another empty. So next product is the FRAT Boy Blush from BALM. This is just my fun science experiment. I mean, are we any closer to even getting a slight dip in this product? No, no we're not. And I say this every time, but this is so pigmented, you don't need a lot of product. So really I just have it in here to just see how many years it is going to take me to work through this blush, even just to get a tiny bit of pan. I definitely haven't been reaching for this as consistently as I should, but I am really determined, and again I say this every time, but I am determined to just keep plugging away at it and seeing how long genuinely it will take to hit pan on this blush. This is one that I'm not bothered about using up, I just want to hit pan. And again, it's a science experiment and we're all here for the ride. So yeah, it might take 5 years, I don't know, but we will find out together. So another product that I haven't really used as much as previous months is my Chanel Patine Bronze eyeshadow. Now this is starting to turn and it's definitely starting to get a bit drier. But I am still kind of slowly working away. I mean, we've got a pretty decent pan going, but yeah, again, it's one I haven't reached for as much as I typically do. So I do need to just remind myself to keep using this on a daily basis. I mean, it's a really lovely everyday shade. I found that I've been reaching for my powder eyeshadow palettes over cream shadows, which again is quite unlike me. So it will be one over the next few months I will just have to try and focus on a bit more. So yeah, I'm not sure, I'll have to look at the footage from the last update that I did, but I don't think the pan has grown significantly larger. I don't know, it might be one where I look back and I'm surprised actually at the progress I have made, but I don't think I've made a ton of progress on this. And again, it's just one I've kind of forgotten about over the past couple of months. So I will have to bring this out and just remind myself to keep using it on a daily basis, even as a base. If I do want to use a powder eyeshadow, having this as a cream base underneath just, you know, gets a little bit more use out of it, I suppose. So for lips, these are 2 new products that I rolled in my last update. So the first one is the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in BFF. And I have been enjoying using this. I've made a tiny bit of progress on it. I did sharpen it before this video. I did want to just get a little bit more progress out of it. I always try and use my products before filming these updates. I did actually film something completely different before this, but yeah, I do like to try and use them just before, just to get a little bit more progress out of them. Let's see if we can get a little bit more pan. So I did sharpen this just before the video, and yeah, I haven't made a ton of progress, but it is one that I've been enjoying reaching for a little bit more. Otherwise, I do feel like this would get a bit more neglected in my collection. I do tend to reach for my Charlotte Tilbury liners quite a lot more, so yes, this one is getting more use, definitely. But yes, only a small amount of progress so far. And then another product that I rolled in the last update, I honestly don't think I've used this once, which I was quite surprised at, because I did put this in here thinking, oh, it's a shade that I really like and enjoy. I just haven't been reaching for bullet lipsticks a lot over the past few months. So yeah, I don't think I've used this once. Maybe once, but definitely not twice. And it's the MAC lipstick in Brave. So this is how much we have at the moment. And again, I think it's probably exactly the same state that it was a couple of months ago. So not the most thrilling update there. I am going to keep this in for another round, but I'm contemplating putting my Essence lip liner in First Love back into my project. So I'll have 2 lip liners, but I find that I use a lip liner pretty much every day, whereas a bullet lipstick, I just don't really reach for them as much. I'm really enjoying the lip oil, lip gloss and lip liner combo at the moment, so I think that's why this has been a little bit neglected. But I will keep it in for the meantime, see if I can get any more uses out of it over the next couple of months, and then I might switch my Essence lip liner in and then just have 2 lip liners instead. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. So that's it for the products in my project pan. I did say that I had a bonus pan for you. I did not expect to hit pan on this, but I think it's quite shallow. I mean, it's a lot of product you get in here. It's a big hefty bronzer. You get 16 grams in here, but again, I think it's quite a wide, shallow pan, so I think that's why I've been able to hit pan on it fairly quickly. And it's my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer, and look, we have a little pan here. So again, it wasn't really my intention to hit pan on this. I would say that it's one of my most used bronzers, so I'm not surprised. But yeah, you get a lot of product in here, so I wasn't expecting tip pan so soon, but I really enjoy this formula, and yes, it's really good to see that I'm clearly using the makeup that I have and following my declutter that I did earlier in the year. I really am cycling through my products a lot more and reaching for products that perhaps I forgot about. So it's been really nice actually. It's been really refreshing to be using my makeup collection and really feel like every piece is getting use. So yeah, a little bonus pan for you here. I'm sure in my other videos I will kind of keep you updated with this, but I'm not going to include it in my project pan. But if you watch any of my get ready with me's or future videos where I might feature this, you can see the progress. So that was my project pan update. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you enjoyed the bonus pan as well. If I do hit pan on any products that aren't in my kind of immediate little project, I will update you as just like a little bonus at the end. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future project pan episodes, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.